Three men dead from two-vehicle crash in St. Mary. Three men died as a result of injuries they sustained in a two-vehicle collision along the Whitehall Main Road in St. Mary on Sunday morning. The deceased are 54-year-old Johnny Walker of Dean Pen, 42-year-old Donovan Bell, alias Brownman of Top Albany, Islington, and 22-year-old Davier Anderson of Fraser Wood in Highgate, all in St. Mary. Preliminary reports are that about 2:40 a.m., a Honda Stream motorcar in which Walker was traveling was being driven along the roadway when the driver lost control of the vehicle, which then collided with a Toyota Corolla motorcar in which Anderson and Bell were occupants. The three men were taken to hospital where they were all pronounced dead. Three other persons were reportedly injured in the crash and were admitted in hospital for treatment. The St. Mary police are probing the development. St. Ann businessman charged over siege of submachine gun at his home. A St. Ann businessman was today charged following a siege of a loaded gun at his home in Lime Hall, charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition is 30-year-old Kemar Wilson. His court date is being arranged. Reports from the St. Anne's Bay Police are that about 5:30 a.m., a police team acting on information searched a premises occupied by Wilson. During the search, a Mark 10 submachine gun and a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds were found in a vehicle, according to the police. He was arrested and subsequently charged. 4 injured in Trelawney Highway crash. 4 people were injured in a two-vehicle collision along the North Coast Highway in Trelawney on Sunday evening. They were rushed to the Falmouth Hospital. The crash involved a Honda Civic and a Toyota Voxy and occurred around 6:30 p.m. happened in the vicinity of Royalton Hotel. Police and firefighters were called to the scene. The damaged vehicles were removed. 3-vehicle crash on Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000. Several people narrowly escaped injuries in a 3-vehicle crash on the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 on Sunday night. Preliminary reports are that the crash involved a Mitsubishi, a Toyota Corolla, and a Subaru motorcar. The impact of the crash resulted in one of the vehicles overturning while another is mangled state. The crash reportedly happened about 8 p.m. It has resulted in a pileup of traffic on the highway. Prime Minister Holness says GCT on electricity will cut from 15% to 7%. It is estimated that only 77% of Jamaican households can afford to pay their energy bill. On Sunday, November 24, inside the National Arena in Kingston, St. Andrew, the leader of Jamaica, Dr. Andrew Holness, made several announcements and promises. His speech on the electrical issues many Jamaicans are facing was one of the highlights of the conference. As it relates to transport and social media, Holness stated, "We are deploying 100 new buses in rural areas to ensure students can travel more affordably and efficiently." Holness, over 290,000 Jamaicans have benefited from the reverse income tax credit. As it relates to those who are in disarray with the National Water Commission (NWC), Holness promised discounts for some debts. He also announced that some debts will be totally written off. He went on to declare that the General Consumption Tax (GCT) that is currently on electricity will be cut in almost half, from 15% to 7% next year. The changes are scheduled to take effect after the next budget, which is to be approved by March 2025. "We care about your electricity. Everybody complains about the electricity bill. It is estimated that only 77% of Jamaican households can afford to pay their energy bill," said Holness. The government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which is now, to 7%. He said before detailing that he turned up to the annual press conference for business before announcing several upgrades and future upgrades that will be made to the system to better suit the customers. One of the many improvements includes time of day pricing, an initiative that is expected to make customers economize the use of electricity, using energy less during peak hours, which is also be good for the grid. He concluded his speech on electricity by saying, "We will reduce the tax burden on electricity and we will improve the efficiency of the electricity sector. We will reduce the cost of living to you that electricity poses, and we will increase our growth prospect by having a more efficient electricity grid, thereby increasing our prospect for growing the economy.
Yeah, this is my cousin Jeffrey, mentally ill. So me's the one that there for them, darling. Take care of them. So this is everything alright. But he was sleeping while me working. So when the fire wake him up, I tried to grab out some clothes and the house start drop down upon him. Yes, darling, and burn him up.
Angela Brownberg, Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Andrews.
All right, let's tell me what is happening here right
now. Okay, so right now we're in Majestic Gardens where there was a fire early this morning. From reports, it's somewhere about 1 o'clock, a little after 1 o'clock that it started.
Yeah, around 2.
Yeah, somebody said maybe 1:15 it started shock and stuff.
Okay.
So I saw that. the estimate is 40 families affected. As you can see, it's vast. The houses are close and most of them are burnt to nothing. So the most challenging part is that most of the persons have really lost everything. The children, the books, uniforms, the babies, everybody clothes, even those persons who are doing them little business, they've lost their tools. So the truth is that we are making an appeal, because that's what we're really going to have to do, to see for some of the tools if we can get persons to kind of get those back. We're looking for clothes, we're looking for food, we're looking for shelter and housing to build it back up. And in the meantime, some people don't even have anywhere to stay. Others are staying with families, so we have to try and build back as soon as possible. It is going to be a monumental task. We have to clean out, we are assessing the families, making sure we know that the council has been in touch with the Kingston and St. Andrews Municipal Corporation for the Poor Relief Department and the Disaster Preparedness Manager, who we expect to be on the scene shortly with the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. But you can tell him more about that. But it really is a huge task to rebuild for the families who are here.
Yes, I've reached out to the parish disaster manager to see how she can assist in helping us to alleviate some of the suffering that we're experiencing here. I know she always moves swift and briskly in alleviating that part, but the main part is the shelter that we need. Or we clear up this area and try to build back some units so that people can get back some sort of comfort in their living. There was a fire earlier in Maho Drive, and then there's this fire now that we are on the scene. When we leave here, we are going to those 2 fire because they had to rush from this scene to hold the one in 3rd Street. So it's every end of the Greenwich Town Division.
All 3 of them is actually in the
Greenwich Town Division. So it's hard task for me. So I'm appealing who can assist. I'm begging